Hello everybody, welcome back. So this is part 1 of 2 because this is an hour and 7-minute long video. And if I do it all in one go, it's going to be a really painful process for all involved. So I'm splitting this up into 2 parts. Alright, so this is a video that was sent to me by one of my contributors, one of my viewers. I call you guys my contributors because you contribute to this channel. This is Team Slay Sisters, I think. This is Melissa McCure. I looked it up. And she is a paparazzi elite. I believe she is on the same generational tree as Crystal Lee Roberts Mitchell. And this is training from an upline elite. And the reason I say it with that look on my face, you guys, is because I don't think there's any training in this at all. It's just somebody talking in circles. So let's get started, and let's, if it starts going really slow, I may speed up, but right now we're just at normal speed. Her voice isn't as annoying. It's at normal speed, so here we go. Oh, it might help if I click on the right one.
And get right into the nitty gritty, especially with new year, fresh starts. Like, I believe that is a whole vibe, and it's very important to capitalize off of the excitement and the momentum that we have going on. So the reason behind creating a new team page is definitely not to leave anybody behind. Like, I want to make sure that everybody...
All right. The reason this was sent to me right after I did the illegal lottery scheme video with Crystal Lee Roberts Mitchell. And a bunch of paparazzi consultants started making new team pages. And they started saying that this is the reason why. They didn't want to leave anyone behind. So, but the truth is they're trying to weed out their spies, you guys. That is the whole reason behind all of these upline elites creating new pages, is because they don't want content that they make to get back to me or to any other anti-MLMer. They want to keep their stuff secret and on the down low. Red flag. So she's going to give her justification for why she created a new team page. And here's the thing. I'm calling bullshit on all of it, okay?
Everybody gets into this new page, and I'm undecided if I want to share the link in this group so that you guys can request to join. That's probably the way that we will do it. But I will be checking consultant ID numbers and having the elites and different leaders on this team helping with that.
Exactly. We're going to check and make sure you're an active consultant, because if you're not active, we don't want you in our group, because we know that you're bitter and you don't want to be a part of this group because you're just trying to spy on us and send the stuff to anti-MLMers. And again, she's another one of the wonky eyelash club. I mean, it's an epic pause, but what's with the eyelashes with all of these uplines? I don't get it. But, yeah, exactly. We're going to be checking consultant IDs. If you're not an active consultant, you can't be in this group. But here's the deal. There's a lot of people who watch my channel who are not technically active with paparazzi. They'll order something for themselves. And, within the rolling 12 months, they usually get their 100 PV. But they're not active. They're not working their business as hard as you want them to. But they're still active, and they're still part of your team. They may not be contributing to your pocketbook or your bank account as much as you would like them to, but they're still active.
But basically, the idea behind it is just that I feel like we haven't done a ton of brand new trainings, and especially with the Paparazzi Premiere launching and so many new consultants coming back and everything that's going on in the new year. I just want to give us like a place where we can all be excited and not be flooded with, things that happened in the past. So what I encourage...
What happened in the past? Lead nickel-free claims came down. People died at convention from COVID. Yeah.
You to do is, if you guys have people on your team that are working their business, that are active consultants, and that are looking for resources, we need to get all of them into this new group, okay? We will still have this group open for some time, but let's pull up the Slay Sisters. So it doesn't even tell me the amount of people that are in the group. Let me see.
According to the email I got at the time of recording this video, there was over 2,500 women in this group. I don't know how many are in it now.
So we have almost 5,000 people in the group, and I know for a fact that those 5,000 people that are in the group, not all of them are working their business or are active within the business. So my goal is...
Or they were never active within the business, because like Crystal, she had people come to the group to be part of the group, and they had no interest in being in the business, but they were part of the group because people added them to the group. Yeah, that's how my spies got to me, you guys, because you're stupid.
Is to get everybody that is active and working their business over to this new group. I would like to do team trainings where I pre-record them and cover all the topics. And get everything. Is units still a thing, or is that like an old thing? I'm not even sure. But I want to do pre-recorded videos for you guys so that when you do have new team members that are joining, you can easily refer them to a video.
The Franks do that. You could easily refer them to Frank's Divas. They have a slew of training videos on YouTube. They even have a workbook for training. I mean, Andrea Hutchinson has one. Just go to their pages. You don't need to, I mean, unless you want to emulate them, but honestly, no, you don't. You don't. Just send them to somebody else who's already done the work. You just sit back, relax, and enjoy your paycheck.
And they aren't getting, like, the Q&A part of it or the side talk of it. Like, I want them to be able to go on and watch a 10-minute training, get all of the information that they need, and then apply that to their business without getting frustrated with like an hour-long training. So this is going to be pretty short, but basically that's what I'm working on.
This is going to be pretty short, but it's an hour and 7 minutes long. And we're only 3 minutes in, and she hasn't really gotten to anything yet.
On right now. So the group is called Slay Sisters 2.0. It is basically going to be the same concept as this current team group. It's just that it's going to be new and improved and covering a lot of things with paparazzi premiere and better trainings, more relevant trainings, things that are happening right here, right now. I feel like when you guys add new people to the group right now, it's not really helping them because all of the trainings, in my opinion, are kind of outdated. And I think that with the new year, this is the perfect time to start a new group and to just kind of have a fresh start in general. So that is what we are doing. That is what we are doing.
What is with the voice? Just saying.
Stina, Ignite kind of, I'm not gonna lie, kind of like sizzled down. I can reach out to the girls and see if they want to do something. But overall, I'm just like focusing on our team and the new team page and getting you guys better trainings. Like I would like to do some updated recruiting trainings. I would like to do some updated like invoicing through Premiere, how to set up Premiere, you know, how to turn your website off whenever.
You mean the Paparazzi Dorks video where they went over that for 40 minutes and they touched base on the Premiere thing for 5 of the 40 minutes and the rest of the time was them talking about eating chocolate and crickets? This is how you turn it on, turn it off. There's a video on it. I did it. I watched it. I was ready to gouge my eyeballs out. And it was super duper boring. But yes, you can turn your website off and on with Premiere. So like, say you're going live and you're showing jewelry and you don't want people to buy it from the people watching your lives. You turn your website off during your live. And then after your live, you go in and you invoice through your Premiere. Ah, shocker. I mean, this is not hard stuff to figure out. If I'm, you know, savvy on it and I'm not even an active consultant, then, you know, this shouldn't be hard to figure out. But again, some people are not technologically savvy. I'm not 100% tech savvy. That's why I have my husband in there. When I can't figure something else out, I just go, David, help. And he does. But, you know,
whenever you go live and how to accept in-person payments, like just things like that. And I would like to also incorporate some challenges into it. Also, for anyone who is my personally sponsored, who is directly underneath me, I did create a personally sponsored group for us as well. I think I have almost everybody, not everybody, but almost everybody who is active into the new personally sponsored group. If you have not
When she blinks, I think of Manana. Do 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 do.
not seen the request, or if you did not get invited by me into the new group, please send me a message so that I can get you in there. And I'm going to start doing some things in there as well that are going to be separate from the team page. But I want to give everybody a challenge, and I think that the bulk of everybody is still in this current team page right here. I mean, we have 28 people on here. I think there might only be like 28 to 30 people total in the new group right now. So it's going to be a process getting everybody in there and getting everything merged over.
Yeah, I made them have to work on protecting themselves. God, I'm so sorry about that. You guys had to work hard and do something. What? Ugh.
Hey, Jerry Lynn. Hello, hello. Maribel, yes. Yes. I'm trying to think. I want to give you guys all a challenge. Number one, I want you guys to be...
Okay, the reason I stood up is because I realized when I did a spit take the other day while I was drunk, I got coffee on the wall. I had to clean it off.
Posting something today in some way, shape, or form.
And we're going to speed it up because, yeah, this is getting to be too long. So we're going to speed it up just a touch.
About the kit promo. If you haven't talked about the kit promo yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, you need to talk about this kit promo and try to start the year off strong. Like, I think it should be everybody's goal.
Honestly, the kit promo is no great thing, okay? I'm going to say it, you guys. Starter kit promos have become the thing with paparazzi. I mean, you get 15 extra pieces, you get a bling bag, you get like all these blockbuster pieces, you get an exclusive fashion fix set. You know, I mean, some of the kit promos, you get a Z piece. So, yeah, talking about a kit promo is not that big or exciting. And, yeah, and now my music on my stereo just turned on, so I gotta pause and turn that off. All right, here we go. Back to Melissa.
This month to get at least one new recruit. And then I also would like for you guys to be focusing on some Saturday sales. There's so many other ways to make money other than just going live. If you can do a live today, that's awesome. If not, you could even go to the back office and post some pieces that are on the website still that haven't sold out and try and collect like some pre-orders for those and then place an order. But you can also focus on the on-hand inventory that you have, whether you take your own picture, whether you post the stock photos, whether you do a messenger party, whether you do wall drops, whatever it is that you do, focus on selling 5 pieces today and posting about the opportunity. Those are the two things that...
Well, at least she's telling you to focus on sales. Focus on selling the inventory you have. You shouldn't have to do a wall drop sale if you have inventory. Do your own wall drops with what you have in your inventory. Go and do some of your old vintage stuff. But yeah, share the opportunity, people. Talk about the promo kit. Don't do yourself a disservice.
I want you guys to be focusing on today. If you guys have your own team pages, go ahead and give them a challenge as well. You can relay that challenge to them, or you can create your own challenge. But posting about the opportunity and selling 5 pieces. I think I've sold 2 pieces so far, so I still have a couple more pieces to go to reach the 5-piece goal. But just think, if you sold 5 pieces every single day, like that in itself can absolutely increase your sales. And then I posted about the opportunity yesterday or today. That might have been last night, and I'm like blurring everything together. But I know for a fact I've been talking about the opportunity, okay? Okay, yeah, it was last night, but that's okay. That's okay. But who has already signed somebody this month? Or who...
So if you sold 5 pieces a day, you made yourself $11.25 that day. Woo-hoo-hoo! $11.25. I can't believe it. I'm swimming in money now. Let's go be Scrooge McDuck on DuckTales and go into our gold room and just dive into the bucket of coins. I mean, come on. $11.25. This is after your cost. Doesn't include if you give away free shipping, but come on.
Who has somebody that they're talking to about signing, whether it's a new consultant or a re-sign up? Who has somebody that's already signed? Who has somebody that they are talking to about signing? Yes, Miranda, go challenge your team, girl. I really feel like the challenges are so powerful, and I'm very much so guilty of getting away from that and not setting challenges for you guys.
Don't worry, Melissa. Crystal does plenty of challenges for all y'all.
So I'm kind of just trying to like pre-plan things, like get kind of like a system in place. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have like a huge plan. I'm more of like just a go with the flow, but that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to get myself organized and get some.
Girl, if you run your own business, you should have a business plan. Because if you're running an actual legitimate business, most banks, if you needed a loan for your business, you would have to provide a business plan. So the fact that you just admitted that you don't have any plans for your business and you're basically just winging it tells me that you're not serious about your business.
Challenges planned for you guys so that we all can kind of like become a united front again and like start working together. I think that there's a lot of positive things that came out of a lot of people quitting. So a lot of you might be looking at it as like, I used to have this many people on my team and now I don't, and I went backwards and this and that. What
She just admitted a lot of people quit. I used to have a lot of people on my team, but a lot of people quit. This right here, a lot of people quit, and that's why they are pushing so freaking hard to get new recruits.
Which, I mean, technically, yes, those things are true, and myself is included in that. I think that everybody in the company is included in that statement, but I encourage you to always look at the positive side of things.
Yes, toxic positivity. Look at the positive side. At least you still have a team, and you're still making some money. You're not completely broke.
Talking about last night with someone is that, yeah, I might not be where I once was. Yeah, I might have used to have like a lot more personally sponsored active or whatever the situation is.
I lost my Crown Club status. Boo-hoo, woe's me.
But the way that I look at it is from the beginning when I started in 2017, and especially anybody who joined in 2017 or even 2018 and became a part of Slay Sisters, I think you guys can all agree that we had a closer knit, like small community where everybody knew who everybody was, everybody felt a part of the community, and everybody had somebody holding them accountable when they were kind of slacking and not doing the things that they needed to do. And I think that as the team got bigger and bigger and bigger, which there's going to be growing pains with everything, but one of the biggest things is that we lost that like close knit community.
We lost the close-knitness of our mind-melding fuckery. When our team grew too fast for me to handle all of the growth, I lost the accountability, I lost keeping track of you and what you were doing, and we suffered as a result. When you grow too much, it's a little hard. Yeah. So she grew too much. She grew too fast. But what happened during that time? Well, let's see. We had the pandemic shut down and people were joining MLMs with their stimulus check, and then they realized it was a big mistake and they threw all that money away. And I told you guys this at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020 in one of my first videos. Don't use your stimulus check to join an MLM. If you do, you're essentially flushing your money down the toilet. I did not lie. A lot of people did that, and they regret that error of judgment. But, you know, you were warned by many people. But, you know, now she's like, we have to get back to basics. Because, honestly, I'm back to the basics of my team.
And everybody just kind of started getting lost. Like, and I mean that like literally. Like everybody just started getting lost. And it got to the point where, you know, you don't know who's on your team, you don't know who's doing what, you don't know where people are at. And I want to focus on the smaller, tight-knit group that we have now. And that's why I'm like so excited about a new team page, because there is 5,000 people in this team page right now, and maybe only 1,000 people are actually working their business. I would rather push those 4,000 people out, which those 4,000 people are more than welcome to come back and join the opportunity and join back in the team and all of the things. But I really want to see who's working their business. I want to see where everybody's at. I want to create that close-knit community, and I want to encourage everybody to kind of get to know each other and not just their sponsor, because I think that it is very...
She wants to make sure that she can monitor you guys and keep her eye on you so she can find the snakes in the grass and the snitches and the compliance violations. Hello?
Powerful having a community within a business like this, because it keeps someone accountable, and if they feel included and they feel a part of something, it's so much harder for them to walk away from it, and they're going to see so much more success because people are going to be pushing them to do better, to be better, to reach those goals, and they're going to be putting challenges out there when you receive...
Okay, let's go back just a couple bit. It's harder for people to walk away from something. Let's listen to that one more time.
want to see who's working their business. I want to see where everybody's at. I want to create that close-knit community, and I want to encourage everybody to kind of get to know each other and not just their sponsor, because I think that it is very powerful having a community within a business like this, because it keeps someone accountable, and if they feel included and they feel a part of something, it's so much harder for them to walk away from it, and they're going to see so much more success because people...
There's so much to unravel there, but okay. I was on Reddit the other day, and there was a really, really great post by somebody. In fact, I think I'll get it out and read it. Because MLMs love to do the mind fuckery. That's what I call it. I'm not going to change what I call it, because it is that, okay? So let me go into my messages and see where it is, because we were talking about why do people need therapy after being in an MLM. Well, there's a lot of reasons why people need therapy after being in an MLM, okay? So I'm going to read this. This is from the MLM Recovery subreddit. So I've posted here before some guidance on getting out of an MLM. I won't put a whole story here, but basically I'm still really struggling and I can't find a way to get out on my own. Money is really tight right now, but I think my last option is therapy. I'm terrified to do therapy because my social anxiety is sky high, but I know I need it. Would anyone happen to have recommendations that would be able to help me get out of this? Thank you in advance. All right. I responded because I, on Reddit, am ex-paparazzi hun, okay? Therapy helps you realize you are more valuable than a transactional relationship would have you believe. That you have skills and value outside of your MLM. It said mom because I had fat fingers. It helps you learn how to stand up for yourself and set goals and find real relationships. I had to be broken from the fear of missing out factor. Then depression and guilt from what I had done to my finances, my relationships with my spouse and friends. I'm thankful he now uses his humor to help others along with me. Okay? The person then responded and said, that's exactly what I need. I can't see my skills or value right now, so that's why I figured a therapist would be the best overall to help me find myself again. All right. Everybody who has been in an MLM needs to realize this one thing. You are valuable. You have skills. And yes, you were probably in a vulnerable place, or you were probably so sick and tired of your current employer taking advantage of your skill set and not valuing you as an employee. Okay? But the thing is now the power is in your hands. And that's something that a lot of people don't seem to realize. The power is in your hands. Okay? And when you are taken advantage of by people who only sees you in a valuable sense to them. In fact, I might do a whole video on this, but you're invaluable to so many. You're invaluable to your spouse. You're invaluable to your friends, your family, your mom, your dad, your dogs, your kids. You know, you hold a value that cannot have a price tag on it. All of us do. You do. Okay? I'm talking to you, person on the subreddit, and I'm hoping that you see this. I'm talking to you, South Layer. You are valuable. Just like everybody in my former paparazzi MLM recovery group on Facebook. All of you have value. Okay? And the fact that your value was exploited by people like Melissa, like Crystal, like Michelle Johnny and Erica Cole and Carla Neal Pierce and Taylor Kirby and Sugar Bee Bling and Mandy Hench, and your value was exploited. You were of value to them because that value to them was your monetary value. You were nothing but monetary to them. You were money to them. And when you're invaluable to somebody, you can't be replaced. When you're valuable to somebody, you are easily replaceable. Okay? Everyone who has quit her team, because she just admitted she's had a lot of people quit. Everyone who has quit her team was valuable to her at the time. But when they quit, they were no longer of value. And why is that? Because they were no longer lining her pocketbook. They were no longer padding her bank account. Do you guys see the difference there? I really hope so. Because a lot of us, we don't realize the damage that multi-level marketing companies do to people. They make you feel like you're a part of a family. They make you feel like you're part of a group. And they make you feel like you can't leave because if you leave, you're going to lose all of that. But the thing is when you leave, you will gain so much more. Okay? Just pointing out the obvious. So here we go.
People are going to be pushing them to do better, to be better, to reach those goals, and they're going to be putting challenges out there. When you receive challenges, like, people are very motivated by challenges. They see that somebody said, do this, and then they see everybody doing those things, and they're like, well, I want to do those things too. Like, there's nothing between me and them. Like, they can do it, I can do it, you know? So,
no. Just no. Okay. Challenges are a way to manipulate and control. So when she sets out these challenges, hey, I'm going to give somebody 25 pieces from my inventory if you post, or if you go live for 13 hours, or if you do a wall drop sale, or if you sell 10 pieces of jewelry. Yeah, those are decent challenges. And yeah, if one person can do it, the rest of you guys can. Sorry. It's getting a little too sunny. Oh, oops. Yeah, I have special needs today, you guys. Don't judge. The challenges that these upline elites put forth, some of them are valid, and they actually help you, like, get motivated to work your business. But there are challenges out there. I mean, how many of us have set New Year's resolutions? Me. All right, so what's one of your New Year's resolutions? Me? To clean my house more? I don't know. I haven't set any. I mean, my main New Year's resolution is to maintain my weight and to continue to work on my health. You know, because those are things that I have to resolve what's going on with my body. But beyond that, I haven't really set any real goals. Oh yeah, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers. There you go.
I think that overall, that's the morale and the overall, what's the word I'm looking for? The overall, like, team vibes that I'm looking for, and that's what I'm in search of, and I think that you guys should be in search of that as well. Trisha, yes. Okay, so let's talk about the kit promo. We've talked about it already multiple times this month in the team group, but for those of you that don't know about the kit promo.
If you don't know about the kit promo, you're not paying attention, so... we've been going for a half hour. I think this is going to be a 3-part thing, but I'm going to skip past the kit promo yet again, and we will pick up on her next point, because honestly, Melissa squirrels out all over the place. She's over here, she's over here, she's over here, she's over here, and she cannot stay focused to save her life. Maybe that's what does keep her motivated, I don't know. So, thank you so much for being here, you guys. I hope my little, soapbox of how you're valuable touches you a little bit, because you are. So remember, you are of value. You are of value to those who love you, to those who you love, and you are valuable to those who think of you as more than just a transaction or monetary to their pocketbook. You know, like, I've told a few people that are truly becoming good friends, Savvy Be Smart, T3, Michaela in Slovakia, Sue. You guys have been amazing over these last couple of months. And I cannot tell you how valuable you are to me, even though I've never met you in person. I can't tell you how valuable you are to me as a friend, because you've reached out to me in some of my darkest hours, and you've been there for me when I needed somebody to be there for me. And you guys know that it takes a lot for me to do what I do on a daily basis. And, it's hard for me and David all the time. I mean, we constantly say to ourselves, it's hard to believe it's been, a month. It's hard to believe it's been, so long. I mean, she still pops up on our Facebook memories and her videos, and, she was our first child together. And granted, we have Ellie and we love her dearly, but there's just something about Lily. And you guys, when you see a video, if you're watching one of my old videos and you see Lily in the video with me, do me a favor, leave a comment that says Lily's in this one, because it makes my heart happy to see her sitting on my lap while I'm recording, because it makes me happy. So anyway, 30 minutes down and we still have 50 minutes to go. So this is part 1 of I don't know how many. So it may be more than 2 parts. All right. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Stay classy, but keep it sassy and all that other good stuff. And talk to you soon. Bye.